Alright, well, let's try this again. Didn't have a joystick, wasn't registering or something for some reason. But anyway, so we're back here on the plantation today, as you can see, and we've got a truck mostly loaded. So I just want to try to go ahead and get this finished up and get this delivered. So let's see what we can do here. It's been a little bit since I played the plantation, and really Farming Simulator in general, because I've been playing. Well, the last two videos I think were Gold Rush and yeah, American Truck Simulator. So it's been just a little bit since I played. And I'm still getting some lag issues here on this map. These little trees, I need to cut them all down, I think, but these little trees around here really are causing me some problems. Oh, that's too much. Can't see if that's on. Yeah, I thought that was not right. Sometimes it's hard to see around the cab there. Alright, that's looking pretty good. It's a couple of the logs on there aren't very straight, but overall not bad. That should be better. And it is. Alright, so let's see if we can't push these top couple logs or so over. And we'll throw like maybe a couple more on there and we should be good to go. Alright, so just a couple of quick announcements here as we're getting going. I do want to remind everybody, if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet already, go ahead and do that. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We can get my videos monetized again, and I can start doing some random prize giveaways and stuff. I want to try to give back to the subscribers that have been with me for a long time, and well, even the new ones. You know, I appreciate all the subscriptions, but trying to get to 1,000 again so I can get my video, or not again, but trying to get to 1,000 to get my videos monetized again. You know, of course, YouTube changed their policy quite a while back. Now, I guess it was maybe February or something. It's been a little bit. Well, that truck's loud. And then the other announcement is. Well, a couple more things, really. So the other one is, you see up there in the top left, I've got a donation goal now for a new graphics card. As you can tell, this graphics card is kind of laggy. It's an older card. Of course, I've got an older computer, too. I think I bought this thing in, like, 2010 or 11, so it's been chugging along now for, you know, close to 8 years. But anyway, I did upgrade the graphics card, I don't know, a while after I had the computer, but I mean, that's been several years ago. So I'm looking at a GeForce GTX 1050 Ti. So whenever I finally get around to purchasing that, then we'll appreciate any donations towards that, so we can have a little better gameplay. And I'm hoping to do some live streaming too. That new card should help the live stream a lot, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. But anyway, if you feel it in your heart to give a little bit towards that goal, even $5, you know, something like that, all the donations are appreciated. You can go to streamlabs.com/NLA Gaming, and you can donate there by PayPal, or I think credit cards are set up there too. And then if you just want to go to paypal.me, I've got that link down there in the video description as well, and you can drop me a note that says, hey, this is for the graphics card or something. But anyway, if you can, you know, if you don't, you don't have to. I mean, if you can't, that's okay too. I'm just asking for a little help here on the graphics card. These things aren't cheap. One I'm looking at is about $150 on eBay. So anyway, let's get started here and get this truck down to the sawmill and get all this wood sold. . 'Cause, 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 ' Yeah, I guess I haven't played this game. Let's see. Today for me is Monday. I didn't play any over the weekend. I'm working on a built-in bookcase in one of my bedrooms. I'm going to convert that into a home office and move my existing setup in there, so we can turn this little area into a little dining room or breakfast nook or whatever you want to call it. It's a little small room. It's about 10 by 11, 10 by 12, something like that. But this new office, I'm building a built-in bookcase with cabinets at the bottom. They'll have doors on them, of course, and I've built the cabinets and the base for it. That's what I was working on this past weekend, and got all 4 of those cabinets done. So now I just got to figure out what I want to do with the baseboards. I'm considering either leaving them or taking them up. If I leave them, there's going to be a gap there unless I fill it in with a little side panel. If I take the baseboards up, that means, well, I've got to move everything and take them up and then slide everything. I don't know. I'm probably going to end up taking the baseboards up. That way I can just slide it all the way back against the wall and secure it and that sort of thing. But we'll see. But and then I'm going to build a computer desk in there too. It's going to be a big L-shaped desk. It should be big enough to accommodate well, at least 5 monitors, maybe 6. Right now I've got 4, and so I've got, my main monitor is in the middle, 2 side monitors, and then I've got another smaller monitor that's above. Now that's not all on one computer. This new graphics card I think will handle up to 3 monitors. But this setup I have currently is for 2 computers. I've got a work laptop that I'm running 2 monitors off of it, and then it can do 3. It'll do 3 monitors. And then my old computer, the graphics card only supports 2 monitors, so I run the main monitor and one of the side panels. So I'm looking forward to getting a new card also, so I can run 3 monitors. I'll probably end up doing something like I don't know if I'll do all 3 big monitors, the middle and the 2 sides, or if I'll do the main monitor and the left panel and then maybe the top one. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Not sure how I'm going to hook all that up. Well, actually I've got never mind, I've got a little HDMI switcher. That's how I'll do it. But actually I may have to get a bigger one. Oh, a lot to think about. So when I design my computer desk, though, I'm gonna be doing some pretty cool stuff. Of course, it'll have cable management. I'm gonna have holes in the top drilled for running the wires down, from the monitors and whatever else is on top of the desk. Let's see, we still got wood over there. 242,000. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and sell this. And so I'm going to have, of course, holes drilled so I can run wires from the top of the computer down to the bottom. I'm probably going to have some sort of a place to store my tower so I can get it up off the, off the desk. Right now it's taking up a little bit of space on my desk currently, which isn't really a huge deal because it's back there behind one of the monitors and it's not really in the way, but also it's taking up room, so that's just one less spot I can put stuff. And I'm also probably going to do some little shelves, I guess you could call them, to put the monitors on, just to kind of get them up off the desktop a little so I can store, stuff under there. I don't know. I'll get it all fixed up. I've got a pretty cool setup as of right now, but it's all kind of pieced together, and it's a really old desk. I've had it for a long time. It's just one of those particle board jobs. I got it, I don't know, Office Depot or Walmart or somewhere. I don't even remember now. It's been so long. So it's time for a nice new desk, and of course with the setup I'm looking to have is I'm going to have one sort of leg of the L is going to be all for gaming, and the other side is going to be for work, or I might set up another computer for like all the video editing and stuff. I don't know. I have to see. I'll have to think about that some more and kind of see how I can arrange all that. But yeah, I've started on the built-in bookcase. Like I said, I got the cabinets done. The base is all, it's pretty much from the base up to the cabinets is done. And then my next phase is to, well, probably I gotta take that baseboard up and slide it back, and then I'll have to recut that baseboard, put it back down. But what I'm doing for the, if you can imagine like a countertop. So like you've got your cabinets at the bottom, and you got a countertop, and then there'll be shelves on top of the countertop. But what I'm doing for the countertop is going to be pretty cool, because I've got just a thin sheet of plywood. I think it's either 3/8 or close to a half, something like that. I think it's half, and I'm going to put that down first as kind of like a base layer, and then I've got a bunch of red oak that I'm going to, cut up and plane and sand and stain, and it'll look kind of like a, I don't know, it's like a old farm table, I guess. I'm gonna stain it and put alternating lengths of strips of wood in there, and it'll look pretty cool, I think. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna get this other truck out of the way. Well, there's even one in front of that one. Let's go ahead and get this one in there. Well, this truck sounds good. I'm not a big fan of the looks, but it sure sounds good. Alright, we'll put him there for now. Let's get this Kenworth pulled up a little bit. Then we'll park this other one right behind here. I need to cut down some more of those little small trees and make some more room. Yep, that's why. Oh, it's hung up back there too. Golly. Can't even see it. Oh well. Now we can get there. I should have known I was going to catch those little trees trying to do that. Oh well. They're out of the way now. I'll come back later with the chipper and get those up, and just gonna see if I can't pull this in and get it at least mostly off the road. Alright. Now let's see here. I think, did we put our fellow buncher somewhere close? I'm not sure. Well, where's it at? There it is. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. We were coming back down towards the landing. We were kind of getting some of these trees out of the way. Well, let's just continue with that. Well, I just saw today on Facebook, Spin Tires Mud Runner, their Facebook page, put up an announcement. They've been advertising this new DLC, the American Wilds, which is coming out pretty soon, I think. I don't remember exactly when, but they just announced today. Of course, they've been doing these little vehicle announcements over the past couple weeks or so, but they announced today they're gonna have a skidder in there. It kind of looks like a, I don't know, maybe an old school type skidder. I'm not really sure. It's not, not branded, of course. It didn't have John Deere or Caterpillar or anything like that, but it did look pretty cool. I mean, I've seen I believe it was a Caterpillar, John Deere, a Caterpillar mod, a skidder mod that you could download for Spin Tires, I think, not Mud Runner. I could be wrong about that, but anyways, that's pretty cool to have actual, built in as a game vehicle skidder. That'd be cool. Alright, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna keep cutting until we get up to the landing, I think. I hope we're not too far away. I don't want to have just a whole video of feller bunching, but we really need to get a bunch of these little trees down because they really affect the graphics card and stuff. My frame rate's probably fluctuating between the 20s and 30s right now because it's just overloaded. And I don't remember it being that way. So it could be my OBS settings. I could have changed, because I was fooling around with the settings trying to get a better live stream set up, and it could just be that I changed something there because I don't remember it being quite this laggy, although it is on KST, and this is, I guess it's sort of a similar area to some of the spots we've been in KST. So I don't know, I'm really kind of considering the Mud Runner DLC, this American Wilds. Might be kind of cool. There's a couple of new maps, I think, and of course all the new vehicles they've already announced, like some new semis, and I think a older Ford F-150 or something, I think, and of course Western Star, I believe, is a new one. I believe there's an International and a Chevy semi, and then also of course the skidder. I'm just kind of dropping these trees where they're at, really. I'm trying to bunch up some of these small ones so I can come back later and chip them up faster, but these bigger ones are kind of spread out and not taking the time to bunch them good. But I just really want to get some of these little small trees cut down. Looking back on it, it's good decoration for the map. I think it makes it look realistic, but Sure does tax my video card. I may have put too many of them. That's alright though, we're getting them cleared out. Let me see, let me look at the map here. And we still got a pretty good little ways to go. So I tell you what, let's do this. Let's go on and just track our machine up there to the landing. I want to get a bunch more of those trees cleared out of there, those little small ones. And then we'll work our way back down to the where we were just then. At some other point probably. Well, and as we're tracking up there, let's take a look at our subscriber goal. We got almost 600. I mean, we just need 5 more. If I can get to 600, I know we can by the end of October. That'll be cool. I have no doubts we will. I mean, I've been getting on average, it looks like about almost 1 a day. I mean, it's been something like 20 something per month as we've been accumulating new subscribers, and that's pretty awesome because although that's not terribly great, you know, like I said, I'm trying to get to 1,000 to get my videos monetized again, and you know, if we're only averaging like 20 something a month, then it's going to be a while to get to 1,000. And you know, I realize that the games we play on here, I don't live stream. I don't have my face on there. You know, I don't have. Let's not shoot 'em up games. You know, that's all. I know it's just kind of niche stuff, like, you know, Farming Simulator Logger is about all we do, or logging. So I don't know. We'll get there though. I have no doubts we'll get there. I mean, when I started off this thing, I had no idea what was going to happen with subscribers and stuff. I thought maybe, you know, that I just immediately get thousands of subscribers, but that's not the way it works, because when you start off small, YouTube doesn't promote your videos. They don't, you know, provide them as a suggested video. It doesn't pop up in your feed and stuff when you log on to YouTube. So I mean, it takes some work to get there. But you know, I haven't really pushed it too hard either. I've just been kind of letting people find my channel, and if they like it, subscribe. I mean, that's, you know, it's what I do. But then again, it does help that whenever you sign on to YouTube, like on your computer, you know, it shows you suggested videos, and that's always nice to be able to, you know, see something interesting, click on it, watch, and oh, that's pretty cool, and I'll subscribe to them, you know, so that sort of thing. Alright, so we're going to try to wipe out some of these little small trees, because these things, they just really hog my graphics card. So I'm just going to kind of jump in here and just go to town cutting these trees down, and we'll come back later with the chipper and get them all chipped up. I'm just going to leave the grapple closed and just kind of push them, and then we'll just inch forward and knock down some more. Yeah, and you know, I'm excited to see, you know, what Farming Simulator 19 is going to hold. I mean, they really haven't announced too much in the way of forestry stuff. You know, like I said, I keep hoping that there's going to be a lot of John Deere equipment, because you would think that with them being on board now, that they've got all that stuff modeled and they could just easily provide it to Giants to put it in the game. It'd also be kind of neat too. I mean, this is more likely going to happen. Is that it'll be some sort of a DLC, like a big John Deere pack. You know, that'd be awesome. I'd pay for that. Well, it depends, I guess. If there's a lot of forestry stuff and it's really nice and works really good, of course it'd be error free because Giants, knows what they're doing. Not saying that any of the modders don't, but you would think that they would make their stuff error free, which I'm sure would be the case. But I'm sure it would work really well. And if it was all just a pack of farming stuff, then I wouldn't be interested in that. But if there were several forestry machines in there, that'd be cool. I'd pay for that. But my guess would be that it would be forwarders and harvesters. That's all they seem to put in the games. Dang forwarders and harvesters. Alright, so meanwhile we're doing a little weed eating over here. Alright, so let's cut just a few more of these and then we'll hop in the chipper and get all this stuff chipped up, and that way it won't be on the map anymore. And maybe it will somewhat help improve the graphics. I'm going to scoot up just a little bit and cut what I can reach here, and then we're going to hop in the chipper. Well, my wife and I are getting ready to head out of town here pretty soon. We got our, well actually, as I'm recording this, today is our 2-year anniversary. We got married 2 years ago, and we're gonna go up to, well, I don't know, we're going out of town, let's put it that way. And oh, let me get this thing out of the way. And well, I guess you might could figure it out if I'd say this, but anyway, we're gonna go to the World Championship cheese dip competition. This is the World Cheese Dip Championship. Apparently it's been going on for 8 years. I never knew about it. And I even lived near Little Rock and didn't know anything about it. So anyway, we're going to that. And also the Arkansas Symphony Orchestra is playing the music of Star Wars. So we're going to go see that too. That should be awesome, pretty awesome. We went and saw them a couple of years ago. They played the music of John Williams, which of course he composed the music, for Star Wars and other movies and stuff like Indiana Jones, E.T. Lots of good movies. I don't remember all of them, but they played a couple Star Wars numbers, and it was really, really good. So we're looking forward to nothing but the music of Star Wars. right, let's cut down a little bit more here. And that should help things out some. Plus, it just gives us more room to maneuver. I mean, I don't like having a tight landing either, because it try to skid the logs up, and sometimes need to swing them out and get all hung up, and because giants can't seem to make a tree that's not like a steel rod. But, you know, hey, I guess I should be happy. At least we have logging in here. I mean, it could just be nothing but farming simulator. A farming game. And I think that's what it was up until, what, 2015, Farming Simulator 15 wasn't, I never did play Farming Simulator except for 15. That's when I started. A friend of mine told me about the logging part of it. He said, hey, you need to check that out. You can actually cut down trees and sell them and all that kind of stuff. I was like, what? So I was hooked from there. But I never did play Farming Simulator 13, so I'm guessing that 15 was probably when they started the logging part of it. Yeah, we're just whacking down trees left and right. I'm really hoping this improves frame rate a lot. Oops. Yeah, I'm also looking forward to Farming Simulator 19, just for the fact of getting the new Giants editor and making some new maps. I've got some things in mind that I want to do, and also looking forward to see what FDR is going to come up with, because he's already mentioned that you know, they've got some cool stuff in the works when 19 comes out, so I'm looking forward to that. Alright, what is up with this tree? Just does not want to cut. There it goes. So I'll be looking forward to that. In fact, I've already seen a sneak peek of some stuff, and y'all haven't seen nothing yet. I mean, if you thought that, well, I guess I better not say. Cool stuff though. Cool stuff coming in 19. But yes, I have seen a small little sneak peek of some stuff. Not particularly machines. Now I'm not going to say what. But I have seen a sneak peek, and it is very cool. So if you have not pre-ordered 19 yet, you might want to go ahead and do it. Just saying. Or if nothing else, when it comes out, buy it. Just so you can log with FDR's new equipment. Yeah, golly, who put all these trees here? Oh wait, I did. You know, maybe it's all the equipment we got around here too. I mean, I'm sure it's not helping anything either, but I know clearing out all these trees is going to help a good bit. And we're not going to go much longer with this. What I'd like to do, it looks like we're a little low on logs. So I'm going to I'll hop in the skidder here in a minute and grab some logs, or trees I guess I should say, and skid them up, and we'll get them processed and try to build our pile back up a little. Let's get just a few more cut down. We'll chip them up again, and then we're gonna hop in the skidder and get some logs pulled up. Oops, got a little close. Alright, let's work on around to behind the truck, and then we'll stop there. We're almost there. Yeah, I'm just whacking these things down left, right, doesn't even matter, they're on the ground. I'm hitting them again. And let's get these last couple right here that we can reach, and that'll be it. All right. Yeah, I really wish Giants would do some more stuff with the logging part of it. I mean, I know that their game is farming simulator, but you know, I mean, the case could be argued that, you know, you plant trees for crops too, sort of. Well, not sort of, I guess. Some people do. I mean, it is a crop, I guess. But it would be kind of neat to just have some other aspects to the game, like for instance, the ability to bulldoze over these small trees. I mean, that'd be kind of fun. Let's hop in a dozer and push these trees over. Because I mean, they are small. I mean, you could have it set to where like a certain diameter tree or something you could push over with a dozer, and others you couldn't. It'd be kind of neat. There's a lot they could do. I mean, some of it requires game engine updates, but which I doubt they'll do anytime soon. I think the biggest one is deformable terrain. I mean, I'd love to see the ability to, like for instance, when you're, I mean, let's talk about farming for a second. Whenever you're driving a tractor through a field that's been plowed or something, or cultivated, and it's been raining, I mean, you're gonna get ruts, and your tractor's gonna sink a little. That'd be cool. Or the ability to take an excavator and dig a hole. You know, I know people love to have that. Let's see. Is there anything else we're missing? Well, some got pushed back in there. Oh well. Well, it hasn't really seemed to help much. It's got to be my those OBS settings. It's probably, I don't know if I had it running software before, if it was running hardware or what, but whatever I've got, it's definitely something different. Something's changed. Now, it's not too bad over here. See, I'm getting nearly 60, but maybe it's just back there where the equipment is. See, if I face that way, it's 20. Or turn around and face this way, it's almost 60. I don't know, it's weird. Well, I must have got all these trees back here. Oh, here's some. I was going to say, I must have got them all. Oops. How'd that happen? Yeah, it was funny. I was, you probably saw the episode. Let's see, was that, I guess that was, no, that was the one that airs today. Okay, so as I'm recording this, it's Monday, so today's episode is American Truck Simulator, and you'll probably see in that video towards the end there, I went and picked up a tractor that was headed from, I think it was somewhere in Nevada up to Oregon, and at first I thought it was a John Deere skidder, but then as I got up close to it, looked at the logo on it, it said Deere John, D-E-A-R-J-O-H-N, Deere John. That's funny. So let's just see, is it limited to these little small trees? Yeah, we're getting 30s to 40 through here. That's not great. And we'll see. Well, all the trees are still on the ground. I was going to say, if we got on up here to where we were doing our photo bunching a minute ago, I wonder if it... Well, at 46 there for a second. But all the trees still are still on the ground, so... They're technically still in the map, even though they're on the ground. But the game's having to draw all that, so... Yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll just... I hate to make small loads, but okay, this is pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good little pile there. See, if we're not looking at many of the trees, we're getting 60, rock solid. And if we start looking at all the trees and stuff, we're in the 40s, so it must be the small trees. We'll get some of them cleared out, and that should help. Or hopefully I can get a new graphics card pretty soon, and then it will take care of itself with that. I don't know. Probably will. I was watching a video of a guy who messaged me on Discord, and I was asking about the 1050 Ti, if anybody had it, and if they were, you know, had good luck with it. And he messaged me and showed me his YouTube channel where he was had his frame rate up there, and on the same area that I'm logging in on the KST map and getting like between, you know, 30 to 40 FPS in there somewhere. He was rock steady at 60, so I was like, oh, that's awesome. I got to get me one of those. So I can't wait till I get the 1050 Ti in and get it installed, get everything going. Alright, so let's go find us one more drag, and then that's probably about all the time we got for today. I got to hop off here just a little bit early today. I've got an appointment at 2 o'clock, and I've got still got to eat lunch, so I normally record these episodes during my lunch break from work. Not all the time, but some of the time. So I gotta get off of here and get some lunch and then get to my appointment. And I don't think I should have went this way. Oh well. It's just about as long going this way as it is going the other way. I need to make me a cut through road up through the middle of there. That's what I need to do. So I can grab from either side and make a shorter turn back, because you'd never get through there with a load of logs. It would undoubtedly get hung up on something. Alright, so I'm going to try to slip through here. And I may have to pull these logs out and bunch them up somewhere else and then hook back up to them. I don't know. We'll see. That's probably what I'm going to do. I don't think I'll have good luck trying to hook up the others. And I may not be able to get these things out of here. Dropped them at a weird angle. Yeah, see, look at that. Hung up already. Maybe I can swing this around. I don't think I'm even going to fool with that other one back there. I'm just going to grab these two and go, because that one's just right there. I'll never get it. Well, I may be able to. Tell you what, let's give it a shot. I can probably try to do the same thing I just did. I hate to make small drags. I hate doing like 2 or 3 trees. Seems like it's a waste. I should have grabbed the other one while I was there too. Oh well. It's a decent sized little tree. Let's see if we can get it too. Yeah, I'm definitely going to come back through here with the fellow bunch and get all these little small trees cleared out. You can really tell a difference. Well, I guess I should have went the other way. Oh well. I'll just go this way. Alright everybody, well that's about all the time I got for today. I'm going to go ahead and get the skidder cut off there and we'll hop out. And I'll try to have these trees processed up and ready to be loaded on this truck, and we'll see if we can get us another load out of here next time. And I'm probably going to, maybe off camera if I get a chance, I'll come back and try to wipe out some of these little small trees to help the frame rate around here. 'Cause I think with all the machines around, it's not helping anything either. I'm not even in a machine right now, just holding steady, and I'm not even getting, 30 frames, so it's pretty bad right in through here. But I think with all the machinery is kind of what's causing that too. I may have to experiment with, like moving that truck out of there, or these other vehicles over here. Just try out some different things and see if there's possibly a mod that's causing some graphics issues. But just standing still, you would think it. Well, I guess all the trees are kind of waving in the wind. That may be what it is. But anyway, we'll come back and we'll try to have some of this stuff cleared out, and maybe have us a load ready to go, or at least ready to be loaded. And we'll try to get us another load of logs out of here. Let's see, what else can we do next time? I'm probably going to hop in the fellow bunch or two and go back over there where we've been cutting and try to get us a skid road built in through there somewhere, like through the middle, so we don't have to drive all the way around. That'd be nice. So we'll try to do it next time. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good rest of the week, and we'll see you again on Friday. So until then, have a good one. Thanks for watching.